Good morning students, welcome back to IT class. Today we are going to learn about written communication. In last class we learned about oral communication, its advantages and disadvantages. Today we will cover all about written communication. In written communication we use written signs or symbols. When we use written signs or symbols to communicate something, it is known as written communication. It can be a printed or handwritten. The written signs or symbols can be printed or handwritten in written communication. Written communication includes sending emails, letters, reports, memos, SMS, etc. In written communication, we communicate through emails, letters, reports, memos, SMS, etc. And the message is influenced by vocabulary, grammar, writing styles, clarity of language, and arrangement of words or sentences. In written communication, the message is influenced by vocabulary, grammar, writing styles, clarity of language, arrangement of words or sentences. When we learned about oral communication, we learned that in oral communication, message is influenced by pitch, volume, etc. of the sender. Here, the message is influenced by the vocabulary, grammar, writing style, clarity of language, and arrangements of words and sentences. A writing skill is considered as one of the most important skills in business. One of the most important skills in business is writing skill. Why writing skill is so important in business? Why writing skill is considered as one of the most important skills in business? Because it is the most common form of communication used in business. Why writing skill is important in business? Because it is the written communication is the most common form of communication used in business. Now let us see what are the different types of written communication used in business. As we know, in business, there are internal communication and external communication. There are communication which control the internal procedures and there are communication which control the external procedures. Let us see what are the different form or different type of written communication that control the internal working or procedures of the business. Memos. What do you mean by memo? Memo is an information given to, or memo is a message given to a large group of employees inside a business. Memo is an information given to a large group of employees inside a business, inside an office. That is known as memos. Reports. As you know, reports is the report of the working. How the business is going on, what all the things they need to give more importance. All these things are written and given and it is known as reports. Bulletin is the news regarding the internal affairs of the business. Job description. In job description, what is the type of job or what is the content of the job? What is the nature of the job, etc. are termed or are included in job description. Emails, as you know, the emails can be sent to the employees inside the business. So these are the communication we use in internal working or procedure of the business. Now when we term or when we look on external working procedures, the communication we use for such things are fax, letters, proposals, internet and websites, then contracts, advertisement, brochures. All these are included in the communication that is related to external affairs of the external working of the business. Now let us see what are the advantages of written communication. The advantages of written communication are, first one, it gives enough time to the sender. In oral communication, we said that the sender delivers a message instantly, so he or she may not get enough time to think on it. But in written communication, it is advantage that it gives enough time to the sender. The sender can draft the message. he can make any corrections in it. So he gets enough time to make a message. So in written communication, the written communication gives enough time to the sender. Second one, message can be edited and revised. Once the message is formed, the sender can edit it, he can revise it. Okay. Then third one, corrections can be made many times. During the time of editing, the sender got a chance, or the sender gets a chance to make correction many a time, which is not possible in oral communication. Fourth one, record can be maintained. As we know, whenever we send a written message, there is a record maintained. There maintains a particular record of that particular message, which is not possible in oral communication. In written communication, there is a possibility of maintaining the record. Last one, sufficient time to the receiver. The receiver gets more and enough time to read the message and understand and interpret very well, which is not possible in oral communication. In written communication, both the sender and the receiver get enough time to frame the message and interpret the message. Okay, now let us move to disadvantages of written communication. The first and main disadvantage of written communication is that it does not bring instant feedback or response as in oral communication. We found that in oral communication, the response or the feedback is instant, but here it takes time. Okay, the written message should be reached there to the receiver. He has to read it. He has to interpret it. Then only he will give the feedback. It takes time. That's the second one. It takes more time because framing a message, sending it, the receiver has to receive it and read it. Then he has to interpret it. Then he has to give the feedback. So the communication cycle takes more time than in oral communication. Now, it needs good writing skill. This written communication is suitable only to those persons who has good writing skill. Otherwise, there is a chance of misinterpretation of the message by the receiver. Understand? So, only those persons who have good writing skills can depend on this written communication. Last one, interpretation depends on the receiver. Because the receiver gets much time to read and interpret the message, it totally depends upon him how he interprets the message. Okay, students, we are winding up today's class here. In next class, we will learn about non-verbal communication. Thank you. Have a good day. Stay safe.